Did you know that nearly 85% of adults over 60 still enjoy cheese at least twice a week? Yet most are unknowingly choosing the wrong types, and that simple habit could quietly be working against their health goals. In fact, a mistake in the cheese aisle could be trimming years off your life, increasing your risk of heart disease, stroke, and poor bone health, and most people have no idea it's happening. According to nutritional research, certain cheeses can double your risk of cardiovascular events, while others can actively support bone density, muscle maintenance, and even mental clarity, especially important in your 60s and beyond. In today's video, we're going to uncover the 4 healthiest cheeses every senior should include in their diet, and the 4 dangerous ones that should be avoided at all costs. We'll look beyond the labels and marketing, and dive into what modern science and traditional wisdom tell us about the real health effects of cheese. Let's start with the cheeses that actually support longevity, reduce inflammation, and improve digestion. Our countdown begins with an unlikely hero, aged Gouda. Aged Gouda isn't just delicious, it's a functional food for seniors. When this cheese is aged for 18 months or more, its proteins are broken down into bioavailable peptides, easier for aging digestive systems to absorb and utilize. This is a game changer for seniors who often struggle with digestion and nutrient absorption. But what really makes aged Gouda stand out is its high concentration of vitamin K2, specifically the MK4 form, which directs calcium into your bones instead of your arteries. This helps prevent arterial calcification, a key driver of heart disease. Studies in Japan and the Netherlands found that higher K2 intake could reduce arterial hardening by up to 50%, while also improving bone mineral density and reducing fracture risk. Aged Gouda also boasts high levels of conjugated linoleic acid, a fatty acid shown to reduce body fat, improve immune response, and inhibit cancer cell growth. And thanks to the aging process, it becomes naturally low in lactose, making it ideal for people with dairy sensitivity. It doesn't stop there. The cheese's aging process creates postbiotics, which enhance gut health, reduce inflammation, and support the gut-brain axis, a communication network that influences mood and cognition. To enjoy its full benefits, consume Gouda at room temperature, paired with fiber-rich foods like apple slices or whole-grain crackers. This slows glucose absorption and promotes better gut flora synergy. 1 to 1.5 ounces a few times a week is a perfect serving for most older adults. Next up is the gold standard of Italian cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano, often called the king of cheese. Authentic Parmigiano Reggiano is aged for 24 to 36 months using traditional methods that concentrate nutrients and enhance digestibility, making it one of the best cheeses for adults over 60. Just 1 ounce of this cheese provides about 10 grams of high-quality protein, and because of its long fermentation process, those proteins are nearly pre-digested, meaning your body can absorb and use them without stressing your digestive system. Parmigiano is also packed with calcium, about 330 milligrams per ounce, far more than a glass of milk. Even more important is the perfect ratio of calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, which ensures maximum bone-building support. Italian studies show Parmigiano has a calcium bioavailability rate near 100%, significantly higher than most supplements. It also contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein for tissue repair and muscle maintenance. But it gets even better. This cheese contains tyrosine, a compound linked to increased dopamine and norepinephrine production, improving mental clarity, mood, and focus. You'll also find casomorphins here, natural peptides that promote relaxation and improve sleep quality, which many seniors struggle with. Naturally lactose-free and rich in beneficial bacteria, Parmigiano also helps populate your gut with helpful microbes that support digestion and immunity. For optimal benefits, Break it into chunks rather than grating. It preserves its nutrient profile. Pair it with a few drops of aged balsamic vinegar to aid digestion and enhance mineral absorption. Cheddar may be one of the most common cheeses, but raw, grass-fed cheddar is in a league of its own, especially when it comes from cows raised on natural pastures. Unlike conventional cheddar, which is made with pasteurized milk, raw cheddar retains natural enzymes, vitamins, and probiotics that get destroyed during heat processing. When aged for at least 60 days, this cheese becomes safer and more digestible, while maintaining a rich supply of omega-3 South, CLA, and vitamin K2. Studies have shown grass-fed cheddar can have up to 5 times more CL and omega-3 South than its grain-fed counterpart, both of which have been linked to reduced inflammation, better heart health, and stronger immunity. What's more, raw cheddar is one of the few natural sources of retinol, essential for vision, skin repair, and immune cell function. It also provides a healthy dose of vitamin D, vitamin E, and beta-carotene, which work together to defend your body from oxidative damage and chronic inflammation. The probiotics in raw cheddar help balance your gut microbiome, supporting digestion, nutrient absorption, and even mood regulation through the gut-brain connection. These microbes also produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which nourish your colon and may reduce your risk of colon cancer. To preserve its health benefits, serve raw cheddar at room temperature and avoid cooking it at high heat. Pairing it with fermented vegetables like kimchi or sauerkraut creates a probiotic-rich snack perfect for digestive and immune support. Stick to 1 to 2 ounces servings to maximize benefits without overdoing fat intake. At the top of the best cheese list sits a quiet nutritional superstar, Swiss Gruyere. This cheese is more than a delicious melt-in-your-mouth delight. It's a science-backed ally for healthy aging. Authentic Gruyere must be made from the raw milk of alpine pasture-fed cows, and that matters more than you think. The result? A cheese rich in unique bioactive compounds rarely found in other dairy products. One of the key health-enhancing agents in Gruyere is propionic acid, a natural byproduct of its fermentation process. This compound has been shown in multiple studies to lower inflammation, reduce LDL cholesterol, and may even possess anti-cancer properties. These benefits are due to the action of Propionibacterium freudenreich, the specific bacteria used to ferment Gruyere, which also helps produce vitamin B12, a critical nutrient for nerve health and energy levels that many seniors are deficient in. What truly sets Gruyere apart is its impact on cellular detoxification. It contains high levels of glutathione precursors like cysteine and glycine, essential building blocks for your body's master antioxidant, glutathione. Glutathione plays a crucial role in immune support, brain protection, and cellular repair, and its levels decline significantly after age 60. Gruyere helps naturally restore this antioxidant barrier. You'll also benefit from significant doses of phosphorus, selenium, and zinc, minerals vital for thyroid balance, bone density, and immune function. Its complete amino acid profile and slow-digesting proteins help with muscle preservation, and Swiss studies show that seniors who regularly eat Gruyere maintain more lean body mass and recover faster after physical activity. Even more impressively, Gruyere contains lactotripeptids, compounds that can lower systolic blood pressure naturally without side effects. That makes it a rare cheese that's actually heart-friendly when eaten in moderation. To get the most benefit, eat Gruyere at room temperature or gently melted, such as in warm soups or on whole grain toast. This enhances nutrient absorption, especially of its B vitamins and antioxidants. A serving of 1 to 1.5 ounces a few times a week can be a game changer for your heart, brain, and bones. Now that we've explored the best cheeses for your health, it's time to flip the coin. Because not all cheeses are created equal, and some can quietly sabotage your heart, brain, and metabolic health, especially after age 60. The truth is, ultra-processed cheeses often masquerade as wholesome foods, but they're loaded with preservatives, synthetic additives, harmful fats, and inflammatory agents. These can cause gut microbiome disruption, spike blood pressure, and increase your risk of cognitive decline and cardiovascular events. The number one offender? Processed cheese slices, yes. Those individually wrapped yellow squares we've all tossed onto a sandwich. They contain less than 50% actual cheese, and the rest is a chemical soup. Emulsifiers, stabilizers, artificial colors, and sodium phosphates, which are far more dangerous than table salt. Sodium phosphates have been linked to faster kidney aging, calcium leaching from bones, and arterial damage. Another big red flag: cheese spreads in jars. These shelf-stable spreads often contain partially hydrogenated oils, aka trans fats, which are banned in many countries due to their link to heart disease. Even if the label says 0 grams, that can legally still mean up to 0.49 grams per serving, which adds up fast. Cheese spreads also hide MSG and synthetic glutamates under innocent names like natural flavoring, triggering everything from headaches and brain fog to heart palpitations in sensitive individuals. And then there's sodium content. A couple tablespoons of spreadable cheese can pack 600 milligrams of sodium, which is nearly a third of a senior's daily limit. And we haven't even touched on the chemical preservatives like sorbic acid and natamycin, which can disrupt beneficial gut bacteria over time and potentially interfere with nutrient absorption. The last group to avoid? Pre-shredded cheese in bags and blue cheese. Pre-shredded cheese often includes cellulose to prevent clumping, along with antifungal agents that may interfere with your gut's microbial balance. Blue cheese, while flavorful, contains mold toxins, excess tyramine, and histamines that can increase inflammation, trigger migraines, and dangerously spike blood pressure, especially if you're on AO inhibitors. Bottom line, if you're over 60 and want to protect your heart, bones, brain, and digestion, avoid these highly processed or mold-heavy cheeses. Your health is too important to gamble on flavor alone. So now that you know which cheeses are quietly sabotaging your health and which ones can actually help you live longer, move easier, and feel sharper, what will you do differently on your next grocery trip? We uncovered how aged Gouda, authentic Parmesan, grass-fed raw cheddar, and Swiss Gruyere are some of the most powerful foods for seniors, supporting everything from strong bones and heart health to a sharper mind and calmer mood. And we expose the truth about processed cheese slices, jarred cheese spreads, pre-shredded cheeses, and blue cheese, and how they can quietly spike your blood pressure, irritate your gut, or even raise stroke risk in people over 60. This isn't about fear. It's about making informed, smarter choices for your future. Because sometimes, just swapping one item on your plate can make a massive difference in your energy, mobility, and long-term wellness. Now we'd love to hear from you. What's the one cheese you could never give up, no matter what? Have you ever felt a difference, positive or negative, after eating a certain type of cheese? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read and respond to everyone. And if you found value in this video, please do us a favor. Like this video to let us know it helped. Share it with a friend or loved one who eats cheese regularly. Subscribe to Healthy Front and hit the bell icon so you never miss a life-changing health video again. Thank you for being part of the Healthy Front community, where your health is always front and center. We'll see you in the next video.